I want to start with a quote. It takes patience to build character, but strength to possess it. John Ruskin. I recently been seeing a girl for about 2 months and thought something may be developed from this. However, she canceled on the last date with some lame excuses. I felt a tremendous urge to contact her after a couple days of no contact. Very normal behavior that we do. But I decided to wait about 1 week to see if she would contact me. But guess what? Nothing happened. Believe it or not, it was very difficult during that week period, especially during this winter season. I thought something would work out between us, but with no communication for more than a week, I thought it was over. I felt very sad, frustrated, and anxious. Have you ever been in a similar situation where a part of you wants to contact that person, but another part of you tells you to not to? You have this internal conflict. You don't know what you should do in order to result in the best outcome. The thing that bothered me the most was if she no longer wanted to continue, at least let me know. But at the same time, ghosting is so common nowadays, and on top of that, we're not even in a relationship. So I thought it would be just a waste of time to ask her what exactly going on, as I feel like many times women don't give a straight answer anyway. And it would be best to move on with my life, and hopefully one day it all makes sense. Like I used to say, it's easier said than done when it comes to letting go, especially when your feelings have been heavily invested. So after a week, I thought it was game over. But deep down, I was still hoping something would happen and that she would contact me. 8 days went by, nothing happened. 9 days went by, nothing happened. I was really struggling. It was very difficult to hold myself back and to not contact her. I hate to admit it, but I want to be honest with you. I felt an uneasy feeling in my body and the huge urge to contact her after a week. I thought I couldn't hold any longer and really wanted to contact her the next day. So the next day, which was 10 days after no contact, I still felt low and down. I almost gave up hope on whether she would contact me or not. At the moment that I wanted to give up so badly, a miracle happened. Around mid-morning on the day 10, guess whose text did I receive? Yes, I got a text from her asking if I had time to hang out. Sometimes a miracle happens at the moment that you're about to give up. That's when you need to keep going. That's when you need to stay in the game no matter what. You are perhaps just one step away from success. When you feel like giving up, remember that victory may just be one day or one moment away. Sometimes the best things happen when we least expect them. In my example, I could totally contact her after a couple days or a week, but I think it may not have had the same effect if I had chased after her. Why? If I contacted her after she canceled the last date, it showed that I did not respect myself, and that would somewhat damage my self-esteem. In addition, contacting her too soon may have showed desperation or a lack of self-respect. Even if she says yes, I wouldn't still feel good about myself and she would have the upper hand. On the other hand, by waiting, I show her that I have my own life and that I value my time. When she finally contacted me, it showed me that she was still somewhat interested and more willing to put in the effort to make this relationship work. By waiting, I allowed the situation to unfold naturally and gave her the opportunity to miss me and to take the initiative. It also gave me time to process my own feelings and figure out what I really wanted. You see, even though it is a subtle difference, but it can make all the difference in the end. It's hard to be patient, especially in relationships. Patience can indeed be challenging, especially in the context of modern, fast-paced communication where instant responses are often expected. We are so used to getting everything instantly, but as you know, we don't always get everything right away, especially valuable things. Anything of value often requires infinite patience. It can feel uncomfortable and uneasy going about your day without knowing some answers to your questions. We want to know where we stand with that person. We want to know where we stand with that job. We want to know where we stand in that relationship. It doesn't feel good not knowing what to expect next. And a normal tendency is to do something now so that you may find out the answer. We want certainty so badly. We don't like the unknown and avoid it at all costs. Perhaps patience may not always work out in all situations, but it still often works out for the best in the end, even if it may be hard to see at times. It's true that sometimes waiting can be the hardest thing, but it can also be the most rewarding. When you are patient, you're saying that you trust the process, you trust God, you trust the universe. You trust that whatever is meant to be will happen. Through this experience, my faith in God, my self-respect, and my self-confidence have become stronger. When we're patient, we give ourselves and others the space to grow and evolve. And we allow things to happen organically. Of course, there are times when patience may not work out. But even in those situations, it's still a valuable skill to have. It teaches us resilience, trust, and self-worth. It reminds us that we can't control everything, and that sometimes the best things come to those who wait. And I'm not talking about passively waiting. I'm talking about actively waiting. You're waiting, but you still take some actions that move your life forward. Remember, good things are on the way. So be patient. You may be just one moment away from success. Never ever give up. Hey, I hope you enjoy this episode. Thank you for choosing to listen to my podcast. I love doing this and I do it in my spare time. And your ratings and reviews would mean a lot to me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And until next time, never stop believing in yourself and always be your badass, authentic, genuine self.